Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with your daily update of what's going on with the somethingisgrowing.com website. So, we can already see through the keyhole this time that there's a gnome in there and some sparkly magics going on. So now, let's once again take a peek inside. It is now nighttime, there's crickets, the gnomes have stopped farting, and we got the fern with some magic being put on it, maybe for it to grow a lot quicker. And now there's 3 gnomes instead of 1. There's some more mushrooms just growing out of the ground and glowing. It's kind of cool looking. And we also got some Simlish text now that's written in the potion or whatever it is that is spilled all over the grass. Before we talk about that though, let's go over the new info in the top left. Get lost and ailments. You've been feeling a little funny. An ailment with strange effects has befallen you. You learn you have to work hard to put the cure, capitalized, together. But it's not all bad. It turns out owning the Apothecary skill is fun. And who knows, it might even lead you to a new career path. Okay, that's interesting. I was thinking there was a chance this would be a pack that does not have a career in it, but okay, interesting. And Apothecary is an entire skill. I admit, Apothecary is not a term I'm overly familiar with. So according to the Oxford Dictionary, an apothecary is a person who prepared and sold medicines and drugs. And it used to be used a lot more often as a word in the 1800s, and then it dropped off quite a lot. Although apparently around 2019, it started being used slightly more again. So perhaps there will be some integration with the herbalism skill from Outdoor Treat that I keep forgetting exists. But I guess then there will be various sicknesses or perhaps even allergies, and then you could come up with natural remedies to deal with them. When I first read the ailment part though, my first thought was just that, oh, maybe this is the method that you could become a fairy in game, or a gnome maybe if they end up being actually playable instead of just being NPCs. But yeah, that could be interesting. Now for those Simlish letters in the spilled potion, Calixer linked me to this on Twitter. By Wearily Sims, we have this chart that translates Simlish letters, and this is based off the Simlish mode on the Sims Y2K nostalgia site that was hinting at the Sims 1 and Sims 2 re-releases earlier this year. Because we've had various interpretations of how the Simlish translates over the years, but it seems this is actually the most accurate one, because it does get it pretty right with the letters here. I didn't even have to translate every single letter to realize, oh, it's Enchanted by Nature, which is the title that was leaked on that Instant Gaming listing. Looking back at it, I'm a little disturbed that this seems more accurate than I thought it was going to be. They do mention a natural living skill instead of the apothecary skill, but it's still possible that there is a natural living skill. Potted plants is still the weirdest part to me because we literally can do that already. And they do mention the apothecary table, but not the skill. And it's just so weird that fairies are listed as if they're such a minor thing, even though fairies should be like the big ticket item of this whole pack, especially with them being such a popular request. I'm really hoping still that there is still some major differences between what we're seeing with the description and what we're actually getting. But they do mention that fairies can give Sims ailments, and ailments is the focus of today's website update. The only things I think I'm looking forward to so far is the new world of Inniscreen, which many of you have now brought up. Is it's sounding a lot more Irish inspired than New Zealand, which is pretty unfortunate. New Zealand could have been a really interesting twist. And that thing they mentioned in yesterday's update about how it seems like things can be thrown out of balance. Other than that, and having fairies in the pack, this seems like this could have been a refresh for Outdoor Retreat or Cottage Living. It's sad to see that so many packs with The Sims 4 now just feel so similar in theme to previous ones. Life and Death, I would say, is an exception, but yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to get excited when there's just so much stuff where it feels like been there, done that, just a little bit different. And that wraps up another Sims info and thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts on this pack in the comment section below so far, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!